Okay, today we're going to be unboxing the Hikvision, Hikvision DS-KB8113-IME1 outdoor IP video intercom doorbell, Vandal-Resistant doorbell. Okay, I ordered this on Amazon. It was $159. They gave me the option of zero interest option, 26 bucks a month, pay for it all at once, or $15.50 over 12 months with a firm. So a lot of payment options if you don't want to buy it up front. This is a wired doorbell, so there isn't a battery for it. Let's get it out of the box and then have you take a look. Okay, let's get the trash out of the way. So, and interesting, this shipped from the UK, and Hikvision is a little, I don't know if it's more popular outside the US. They use it a lot here. It's basically owned by the Chinese. People say it's owned by the Chinese military. But regardless, it is the largest video equipment and all the video support technology for surveillance cameras and things like that globally in the world. So the quality of the products is pretty good. I've got Hikvision cameras throughout the 24-hour surveillance cameras outside of the house, 8 of them, and the quality of the app has been exceptional. The quality of the cameras have been very good. The problem that the U.S. government has now is, it is the Chinese military. People can go online to access all these things, but these camera systems are all over U.S. corporate buildings and U.S. government buildings. They are just all over. And it's, the quality of the systems, I guess they've been in business for a long time, doing a good job. And now there's some political issues, but I don't know. What are you going to replace it with? What's the option to go to? It's kind of like electric cars with Tesla. Everybody's playing catch-up. So, no batteries. I don't know if you're interested in the size of the box, if that makes a difference to you. About 8 3/8, 4 3/8, 4 inches. This weighs about 3 pounds, or supposedly the doorbell weighs about 3 pounds. My plan is to hook up the doorbell with a normal doorbell chime. So when you push the button, not only will it go off on my phone and my pad, because they do have an app that you can link to the phone, to the doorbell. It is first attracted me to it is it's a Vandal-Resistant doorbell. One of the young folks in the area walking through, one of the things they're doing probably in other cities also, and they're doing in the city where I live, is they're just swiping the doorbell right off the wall. And supposedly, this is pretty heavy. I mean, if you hit somebody, this would hurt. But I also bought the Hikvision, Hikvision, I wish I knew how to say that, DS-KH6320-WTE1 video intercom indoor station. There's a couple reasons I was attracted to this doorbell. One is, this is pretty heavy. One reason is that it's vandal resistant. They're not going to rip off this doorbell. I mean, depending on how I attach it to the brick in the front of the house. But if I screw it in correctly, they're really not going to be able to get it out. I don't even know how I get this out. I'll scratch the table if I put it down. It's so hard and so heavy. It's pretty big also. That's one of the things. How's it going to look when I put it outside? I mean, yes, it does have the subdued black, stealth black look. 6 3/8. And then front to back about a little bit more than furthest point almost 2.5 from here to here. The reputation of, let's call it Hikvision, was one of the reasons I purchased this doorbell. Also, because I use the cameras, the app is seamless, so I have no problem with it. Outside of the political stuff with the company, they make a really, really high quality product in use. You'll look at a lot of videos. This is probably going to be one of the few English language unboxing videos for this doorbell because it's in use throughout the world. All over the world they're selling this product. This was actually shipped, although I bought it through Amazon, it was shipped from the UK, which was pretty interesting, and it got here in less than a week. So kudos to you, Amazon. Supposedly it's Vandal-Resistant. So if they got their hand, wow, up here, which is what they're doing on the other one, they're just getting their hand on the top and taking it down and just pulling it right off. The one I have, the anchors aren't much bigger than these anchors, so I'll probably have to put a better anchor, but you do have enough screw there to put a good solid screw inside there, some type of masonry anchor. Also, Vandal resistance feature, and it's compatible with the station that I mentioned to you before, with the indoor station. Because I think the future of these doorbells, sure, when somebody pushes the button, I get it, you'll pull up your phone or your iPad and you'll say, oh, somebody's at the door. But very often your phone's not with you. You're inside your home. So you want to just walk up to the door and not have to run, get your phone to see who it is and see who it is. The benefit of the station that supposedly links perfectly with this is you can see on a screen. It's like a little mini iPad, and you can touch to use the intercom feature, and you can see who exactly is on the other side without having to pull it up on your phone. And that's a nice feature. This has 2 megapixel HD camera. I don't know if it's as good as the Ring. It might not be, but the Ring is definitely nowhere near as heavy as this. Nowhere near. These noise suppression, the biggest thing is, again, compatible with indoor stations for me. 1920 by 1080 resolution. I think it's pretty close to the Ring. Pretty close. Let's see. And then they've got some things online. This is for the app, the QR code, and just telling you how to hook it up. And then, as I mentioned, this is in English. They also have it in 7 different languages, and probably another couple on the back. 8. That's 15 different languages, and I think that's probably because the product sold in 15 different countries. You're not probably going to walk into your Best Buy and see it because of the political issues, but 15 countries, and a lot of them are European countries where it's sold, so they don't seem to have the same concerns that we have. If you look at the Ring Doorbell Elite, it has, which is the newest, I guess the newest Ring that's out there, it has a thinner profile, so it's not as thick. And I think the reason they went to that is because they wanted to limit the amount of space that people have to tear it down, to get their hands onto it, to tear it down. This has no real edge that somebody could get their fingers into, and I guess that's part of it, that somebody, you can't get it off. I guess that's part of it. I was going to put some axle grease on top of here. I'll put the video of the person taking it down if my wife lets me, but I don't know if she'll let me do that. But I don't know if somebody can get their hand on this to take it down. Whereas my other one, just with this, I mean, you'd have to kind of hang on it, especially if it's mounted correctly. And that's the biggest thing. I don't want to have to keep, I have ADT. ADT does not want to come out and repair it constantly. I have to threaten to cancel my service for them to come out and do any maintenance. They said, it's your problem. Ring will replace the doorbell. If somebody steals it, they'll send you another one, which is nice, but you've got to hook it back up. And what you're doing is hooking it back up for somebody to do that. Depends on the value of your time. If you want to keep calling them and having them come back, mailing these things to you and you having to put it back up, and hopefully there's no wire damage in the process. So hopefully this helps you. We'll go through the setup and installation process. I wish I could get this open for you, but I really don't even know. Let's see. It's got 1, 2, and that's just telling you the power stuff, because you can hook up a whole bunch of different things to it because they sell everything. As I said, they're the largest security surveillance system company in the world. So there's a protective, let's see, 1 and 2. That's to wire that in. That's to wire that in. So how the heck? Oh, wow. Look at this. It's so heavy. So I don't even know how to get this off. This is interesting. I'll probably have to, and it looks like it can turn a little bit, but that's the biggest thing. I guess somebody will have a really hard time beating those, and they probably hurt themselves on this. It looks like you could cut yourself on that, but I wish I could figure out how to get it off, but I will, and I'll make another video. Hopefully you like and subscribe. Hopefully this helps, and it looks like it's a good system. Hopefully it's not too gaudy or bulky on the front. I don't want to look like I have like a AK-47 setup on the front of the door, but I don't even know if that would discourage them. But hopefully it helps. Be nice if you like and subscribe the video. Subscribing to the channel helps a lot, encourages us to keep doing this, which we will, no matter what, because I think we're really helping people. I would have liked to have seen a video like this before I made the purchase, so I could have known and taken a look and gotten somebody's impression of, this is all metal. None of this is plastic. None of it is plastic. This is all metal, 100% metal. So hopefully helps you a lot. Good luck. Peace.
Minutes later.
So what they're doing is they're just pulling down on here, and it comes right off. The guy said he put better screws in, so it might not. This gives you an idea of the difference in the size. The camera's pretty close. It's the case that you're getting. That's the big difference. Hopefully this helps.
A few moments later.
I looked at this, I'm like, well, that screw's got to come off for this to come out, because it looks like this kind of just shifts down and that comes out. So this gets screwed in the 4 points and anchored in. Just depends on the anchor that you put in. And then this slips down into it. But when I saw this, I'm like, well, this has got to come out somehow. And this fits right inside there and unscrews it. Goes kind of in and unscrews it. You can see it coming down, right? And you want to probably take it out as far as you can. Now keep in mind, I'm not going to install this myself. I'm going to try to get some electrician to install it. Then it comes down. That's what kind of keeps it locked in. The fact that, now this is all metal. Nothing plastic here. Nothing plastic. It's got a little soft coating there. And it slides up. That's kind of locking it in. And that's what's going to lock it in. Once you have everything hooked up. And then you screw this up. And that is strong enough to hold it in place. Now hopefully the other thing that I have, it's either a LAN, if I'm hooking it up to one of their systems, or one of these. I think that one of these is probably what I'm going to use, DC 12 volt power. And I assume this grid coordinates to what I'm looking at over here. So this is 12 volt power. And I'm hoping that something has that connection to connect this up to the wire, because it's just 2 wires coming in right now. Okay, hopefully that helps. Peace. And I'm hoping that something has that connection to connect this up to the wire, because it's just 2 wires coming in right now. Okay, hopefully that helps.